Hey guys, Thomas Innovative Mind, and today we're gonna take apart the seats on our 2011 Yamaha G29 or Yamaha Drive, whatever you want to call it. And today we're gonna be taking apart the seats so that way we can take them in and get them reupholstered. The next video will be to put the seats back on it once the reupholstery is done. Now that does look funny. It makes it look like that I saw the video as I was taking apart the seat. That's not completely true. The front seat was easy to take off. It's actually hinged by this bracket right here and this bracket right here. So you just pull the seat open to access the engine compartment and just lift up and then out. That's all it is. It's very easy. Yeah. So now we take the camera, put it right here. Just have this annoying cord in the way, but that's fine. Put it over here. I'm gonna do this first. Tighten this up just so it doesn't move. We're actually gonna take off the handles to save some time. Save some time, just so the reupholstery shop can just get at it. That makes sense to you guys? So right here, there's a bolt here, a bolt here, bolt right here, and a bolt right here. What I've done here, I'm gonna have to get the socket ready in just a second. Turn on this light. I don't even know what socket it is. Chris Fix will probably know. Who knows? Just a YouTuber that's not the right one, so probably a 10mm one. I'm gonna use the deep socket just so I can get my hands out of the way. Hey, that's a 12mm, but that's way too big. 7/16, we can try that. That's too big as well too. We can try a 11/32s. That's way too small. Oh my goodness. We can try a 9mm. I mean, that might fit. Nope, way too small. So it's probably a 10mm one. Where's my 10mm? 11mm. 1/2 inch. 5/8. One second, guys. 12mm. 7/16. Thought I'd just try that. Knock this board out of the way. Just kidding. The wood did land on the ground, but I was just kidding. This box here. That 12mm is going to be way too big. If worse comes to worse, I will have to use a wrench. Oh, that's a 10mm. I just found my 10mm. Hopefully it fit. Nice and snug, so that's perfect. So I just have to find a socket wrench for it. Use a little bit of extension. Just to make sure it's going to do whatever I wanted to do. It's a little bit of coin wiring, maybe, I don't know. worst comes to worst, guys, I'll have to use like a normal wrench. If you guys know what I mean. Maybe I'll find something, maybe I won't. Yeah, just to save some time in the video, I'm gonna use a normal wrench. So I'm just looking for a 10 mil, 14 mil, ½ inch. Not sure if that's gonna work. Nope. I don't know why I can't find a maybe it's over here somewhere, I don't know. I have a 20-foot cord, so that's not a big deal. But it's just annoying when you lose tools. I hate losing tools, guys. So that's pretty annoying. What I can do is I have this vice grip here. I can just vice grip it to that socket and then hopefully turn it. Where did I put that socket now? Oh my goodness, guys. Maybe I have a there goes my phone. Hear that? That was my phone. Had it on the socket. Had it on a dang socket. And now that's missing too. Okay, so what we can do is that I have many tools available. Like I have like junk tools and stuff like that. Move this out of the way. Can try to find something. 11 millimeter, that's the one that's too big. 13 millimeter. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't know what socket that is. I don't even see a spare socket wrench anywhere. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, so what we can do is, for now, we can just use a crescent wrench. Oh, there it is. Landed right on the floor. Little thing landed right on the floor. So I ended up finding it, so just gonna clamp her on. That's not probably able to do things, but hey, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. There you go. Hear that sound? That means it snapped in. That's one. That feels loose now. That's two. I wish I can fast forward through the thing so I can make the video go quicker, but I don't have editing software that can do that, so. And this is the last screw, so Be ready for this thing to drop. And it just dropped. There we go. So got one of it off. I was gonna put the screws back in it, just so I don't misplace it while it's out of the scene. And I'm gonna put it somewhere where I can easily find it. Probably right here. And what I'm actually gonna do is stop the video so I can do the other side, because that's gonna be pretty boring to do. And then I'm gonna show you how to remove the hinges off the seat. So I'll be right back. One thing I just noticed that I do want to mention, if you look at the bolt here, it looks like they use thread locker on here. They use actually green thread locker on here, so we'll just have to make sure we put some thread locker on when you put the handles back on. Now, what I usually like to do is I like to lay them out the way I took it out of a vehicle or a golf cart. So that way I know this left side goes on the left side, this right side goes on the right side. Sorry about the tag. I was in a hospital recently. I don't want to explain it though, because you guys might think I'm silly. But anyways, that's all. Now there's a hinge that the seat hooks onto. Hopefully I didn't plug anything. No, I didn't. So there's a hinge right here that the seat goes into, and there's two Allen wrench screws that's holding it on. So I'm going to use my Allen wrench that I got out of the Stanley set. Oh my god, that was tight. That was very tight. Somebody over-twerked this. Wow. There you go. Somebody over-twerked this. Hold on. Considering that you're screwing into plastic. You're actually not screwing into plastic, actually. You're screwing into metal that's embedded into the plastic. That was a big surprise. So that's why they felt tight. That's exactly why. I'm actually going to show you the other side, actually, because it just felt so easy. And then I'll show you how they work. Sorry if my hands are in the way. Woo! Wow. Knocked my camera over. Oh my god. Oh goodness, I should say. Oh! They are on tight. Somebody must have really over-twerked these. Oh my goodness. There we go. And I'm glad I'm getting them reupholstered, because it looks like some of the staples are actually rusting. So I'm glad I'm getting them reupholstered, because they're going to replace the staples when they put the new material on. And let's show you how it works. Get the camera back up. After that fail. So this is how it works. Get you up there. So when the seat comes in, it comes in and it slides in this, the hinge slides into this hinge in the slot, and then you fall down, and then this thing's on the seat. Good. And then when you want to access the engine compartment, you lift it up like that. And then when you remove the seat, you lift the hinge up like that and out. which is cool. So now I'm gonna put this in particular with the other one, and we'll get started. Now we're gonna work on taking apart the back seat. So there's a bolt and a nut, so I have to winch on the other side, this hook on there, so I was using a 3/8. I think yeah, I was doing the wrong way. So this one's a reverse thread then. There goes the nut. Can't get it out right now. Hopefully, oh, I found the nut. Works right there. Hopefully I can just pull it down. This is a very long bolt, but there we go. And I just accidentally unplugged it, so I do apologize for that. There you go. It did look like the power went out, but I promise you guys power didn't go out, as you guys just saw the light just turn back on. Ow. It looks like this is a locking nut. See, that's the locking nut right here. And it seems, and the reason why I say that is because there's a little nylon thing inside this nut, but locks the nut on, which is good. Now I'm just gonna grab a screwdriver that fits, and I'll show you how to take the thing apart, so you can just lift it up and down. Just make sure I get the right screwdriver. So I'm gonna lift it up. One second, guys. I'm using a tripod right now, guys, so I'm just readjusting it. There you go. There you go. So, this is what keeps it from falling backwards, if that makes sense to you guys. So we're going to just pull this to undo it. We don't have to undo this because that's not part of the seat. And then those two fell head screws on the top. I can feel it moving, so which is a good thing. Then we undo. Like this. Sorry about my hand being in the way, and it comes off just like that. I'm actually going to put the screws back in her, just so that way there. we don't lose it. Now it is a very tight squeeze on the other side, so I can't show you the other side, but I'm telling you right now it's the exact same process on the other side. Just move the bracketry. So I have to fix that. Come on. So now I'm going to show you guys how to take this apart. And what it's going to do, instead of taking up the whole bracket, is going to put you guys down right to the floor. I will have to move this thing, so I'm going to turn you this way, point you like this, so you guys can see what I'm doing on the other side. There we go. Guys, moved. And there's the bolts. Why can't I get this position properly? You can see one of the bolts. That's all you have to see. So there's the bolt right here. So I'm gonna go and undo it. You know what I mean? Just gotta find the right socket. I'll lower you guys down a little bit further, just so I can get the socket in there. Just gotta find the right socket now. Sadly not this one. It's probably gonna be either 9 or 8. Probably, I don't know. And shut off again. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I keep on stepping on the cord and unplugging the thing. Unplug, I meant. I meant to say. This is 11mm. I'll just grab my big guns. No, it's not. Oh, good thing I didn't unplug my mic, because then you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. Think, Thomas Innovative Mind. Think. Probably 10mm. Probably. That's exactly what it is. So I'm gonna grab my 10mm. 7/16, maybe that might work as well too. Might be loose, but it might work. No. You know what I'm thinking? Because these are all inches, sorry. I could probably use a not 14-inch, but like maybe an adapter or something, I don't know. That's a 12-inch 3/4. But I'm not interested in that. Not interested in 916 either. Oh, lucky for us, we found an adapter. And now it's my phone saying that my doorbell rings. So I'm gonna do this and then stop the video for today. So I'm gonna go in here and crack it loose. Break it loose, sorry. Oh, dang it. If I had a proper socket, socket wrench, then I would rather use that than these stupid adapters where you guys can't see. Dang it, I meant. I'm gonna have to edit that out, but what I said there, but yeah. I can turn it, but it's still hard to turn. So one more. Oh, that might have did it. Nope. And everything, all the dust from the campsite, everything just fell right under my camera. I'm gonna clean that. Like even if I had a proper ratcheting wrench, I would prefer to do that, but maybe I can go pick the one up. Now, set of what? Hey guys, I'm gonna work on taking the backs off. So there's a bolt here, a bolt right here, and a bolt here, a bolt right here for the back seat. So I'm gonna go and lose them, and apparently I'm tightening them now. It's all plastic. I can tell you one thing, it's all plastic. Snake this back here. You're not gonna believe this, guys. You're not gonna believe this. If you look right here, if I can bring it up closer, if you look right here, there's the bolt right there, and this will not fit behind it to get to that bolt. What a bad design. So now we have to look for a 10mm wrench to loosen that bolt. 1 second. I can't find a 10mm wrench, so I'm gonna do something instead. I actually clamped the socket down in a pair of vice grips, so I'm gonna use the vice grips as a wrench. So let's do that. Da, 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 da. Dang it. Almost dropped the thing. Do I like bad designs? Which really I don't. Hopefully I can spin them by hand it now. Ah! Whoo! After just pinching myself. Oh well. The other two will be easy to get to the looks of it. Whew. When something just comes up and then you end up getting a bad design, like, that's not good. I would have undid this bracket, but I already had the other screw out and I don't want to having to put it back in. But when we do the reinstall, which will be in the next video, but I can't promise you that because I don't know if it's gonna be done by the next video, but by the next time I make a video, which will be December 1st. But hopefully should be done soon enough. I'm actually gonna zoom in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. 1 second. I actually moved the camera inside the golf cart so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna loosen these 2 bolts in the back. That's bolt number 3. This is the last bolt that we're taking out, which is bolt number 4. So we do want to hold on to that seat just we don't drop it, but I can't guarantee that because I drop things all the time. And I just dropped it. That's okay though. And that's at the same time we're actually going to take up the bracketry just to make sure we don't run into that issue the next time. And so happens that is actually it happened. So I can use my 1/2-inch socket with my just unplugged it with my foot. Sorry about that, guys. There you guys go. So there's 2 bolts on each bracket, so we're gonna undo the top one as well too. Bolt number 1. Sorry if you guys are not seeing it there. And bolt number 2. There comes the bracket. As we're gonna put the screws that the bracket holds onto in the back. Throw this on the ground. There we go. But as I put my foot where the battery used to go, because I did take the battery out of this thing. Don't want to put that in my mouth, do I? And I don't want to drop it in the engine compartment either. Alright, getting the fast bolt undone. There you go. Put that on the floor. And there we go. And there we go. Now I'm gonna grab you, bring you outside the cart. And now we're gonna work on getting the this seat off, this part off. And luckily this will be easy to do. These are also 10 millimeter. And also any bolts I take out, I'm gonna put them back where I got them from. So the back seat bolts are gonna go in the back. That's how I keep a track of things, is that the back seat bolt goes in the back. And then the seat bolts for the back seat are in that thing. Like, I'm gonna put the bolt in here as well too, to just so I remember where it is. That makes sense to you guys? So that's how I don't lose any bolts. There you go. That's bolt number 2. Bolt number 2. All the bolts, basically all the bolts I'm taking off is from 10 millimeter, a minimum 10 millimeter to a maximum ½ inch, you know? And that's what happens with tools. Is that they slip off all freaking time. You guys have no clue if you're learning from me, but I'm telling you, when you're working on whatever you're working on, cars, golf cars, electricity, your screwdriver or your socket is gonna slip off your socket wrench or your screwdriver all the time. That makes sense? Got a lot of flash, but that's because the plug's loose. And lastly, I'll have to call onto where the back seat used to be. Oh, nuggets. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thought I left my winch. I'm actually sitting on my microphone cord now, and I thought I left my winch in the front seat, but I didn't. There we go. I got all the seats taken apart. There's my socket. There we go. Thought I lost my socket for a second, but we have it right here. Now we got to, and it unplugged again. I do apologize, lightning wrenches, then, might be able to just take that off and just spin it by hand. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to take you out from there. And show you process of the other side. I'm gonna make so you guys can see, and you guys can. And there's as it loosen up. 1 second, guys. Hi. Ooh. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I got nervous for a second because I thought this was a socket wrench and got freaked out for a second, but luckily it wasn't. The other wrench is just here, so. It would make life easier if I had a socket wrench. Whoops. Sorry about my head being in the because we can't have these armrests here when we lift the seat out, so we gotta take them off. There you go. Took the armrest off. You can see where the holes were. Guys, I'm gonna put these screws back so I don't misplace them. That's funny. It actually has a number 48 on it. Screw them on and put them aside, and that's the end of this part of the video. I'm gonna go and see what was at my front door. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when we take the backs off the seat. Talk to you later. For now, anyways. This keeps on turning off, but keep on plugging my light. Now let's get the back seat. And it's actually metal thread, so I can actually use thread lockers on these back seats, which is a good thing. But a cool little trick to note is that I'm gonna have a lot of you guys ask me, okay, so how do I know which part goes to where and stuff like that? What you can do is you can grab your cell phone and take pictures so you know where each part goes. That makes sense to you guys? But if a golf cart having a back seat, you have to take off the back seat first, and then, well, you know, put on the take off the front seat. Alright, got the back seat, the back of the back seat. And screw it in. If you guys are wondering what color I'm gonna choose for the back seat when I get them reupholstered, well, I'm gonna make that a surprise for the next video. But I want you guys to guess in the comments below what color I'm gonna do, and you guys will find out once I get them reupholstered and put it back on. I'm gonna be making a video on putting these back seats back on, but for now, just gonna sit here in my garage, you know, just until I get them reupholstered. You know what I mean? And now you guys are wondering, like, where am I gonna store the front seat and the back seat until I get them reupholstered? Well, the thing is that to store the front seat and back seat, it takes like it takes 3/4 of a golf cart. So you want to have a little bit of room so you can store your front seats and your back seats like this. You want to leave a little bit of room to store your front seats and your back seats, just until you get them reupholstered. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out on how to take apart the back seat, and I'll be making a video very soonly to put the back seats and front seats back on. Talk to you later. Bye.